Do you feel the bad days in your life seem to be growing? Nothing seems to be going right, things go bad, it happening all around, there's too much politics in your workplace. It looks like the whole world is conspired against you. But take heart, you're not alone. I think there's a lot of chaos around right now. It's always been. And there has always been only one way to tackle this and get on top of this. Just one way. And that I learned from James Bond. So let's see what he does now.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Growing up, when I watched James Bond movies, there was one thing that fascinated me. Again and again, he would be in situations which seemed impossible. There were challenges. There were people, enemy guys all along around him. Either bottled him in a room in a hotel, or somewhere underneath. They tied him in stones and stuff like that, and put him underwater. Impossible seeming situations. And then you look at him, and you find he's not flustered. He's not frustrated. He's got this calm exterior. And maybe there is some lot of thinking happening in his mind, but he's calm. And slowly he comes out of this situation. And as I grew up, I realized this calmness was that superpower which helped you overcome all the challenges that you get in life. And believe me, everybody has challenges. Everybody gets into situations which seem impossible, it seems bleak, you are alone. But then there are those few who are calm, walk with their head held high, and then they come back on top. Let's see those 5 ingredients that go into building this mindset of being calm in the middle of chaos. The first one is this ability to be able to let go, in the sense, and I sometimes feel the essence of this is from the Bhagavad Gita, where it says that Sri Krishna tells Arjuna that the difference between doing your karma and having your phal, which is results, is that just do your karma with all faith. Karma is actions. Do it with the beliefs that good things will happen. Do the right things. Put in a lot of hard work and with sincerity. But detach yourself from the outcome of this karma. Just think about it. You are working hard, and obviously you have some ambition in your mind because you want the output to be so great that people notice you and you get something for it. But if you just focus on the actions that have to be done and disconnect yourself from all attachments to the outcome, the outcome is a sum of what you do, and there are some stuff which are non-controllables, not in your control. For example, let's say you have an order number to meet this year. Put in your heart, do your best, everything that's to be done, from suspecting, prospecting, building a funnel, making approach, making that pitch, closing. Do all that religiously. Put maximum time in field. Build relationship with customers. Learn. Do all those stuff. But there is always going to be a little bit of uncontrollables which you don't manage, which is probably the state of economy in your market, or something else happens in that area, like there's an earthquake, or there's a war breaking out somewhere in your neighborhood. You can't control that. These are uncontrollables. But don't waste time thinking of that. And because the outcomes are also linked to that, don't waste time thinking of the outcome. Focus on deploying your strategy, your actions, and do that well. And see the kind of calmness that comes into you because you have now detached yourself from the outcome. It doesn't matter. You're focused on your actions, your karma. The people whom I've seen are calm when bad things are happening around them are the people who I call as having developed a strong growth mindset. What is growth mindset? It's different from the opposite, which is the fixed mindset. The growth mindset people will always look at opportunities in everything. And they will have failures like everyone. And when they have failures, they look at what opportunity does this failure give them? What does this tell him? What has he got to change? What has he got to learn? What new things are happening? When he sees chaos, for example, every new year, every frequently you'll see that the organization gets changed. There's some new big restructuring happening, and you can spend a lot of time thinking, oh, how does what does it mean, and gloom and everything. Oh, the world is falling apart. No, but look at what opportunities that chaos gives. There is a seed of opportunity in every chaos. Growth mindset people always look at how to learn from failures, how to take opportunities from chaos, how to get better. They expect failure as part of growing up. The exact opposite is the fixed mindset people who avoid taking risks because they don't want to fail, who look at other people succeed and think they feel bad, they feel jealous. The growth mindset guy looks at successful people and their colleagues who have succeeded and see what can I learn of what they did. They feel happy for them. That's the difference. So, if you want to develop this calmness, you need to underlying have a mindset of growth mindset. You need to think of everything as an opportunity to learn and grow and get better. Believe that these come for you to become stronger and grow. The third one is something I keep repeating very often because I think in today's world we keep beating ourselves too much. Anything happens, things don't go your way, the way you thought, and you start beating yourself and you think you're not good enough. I am not worth it. I didn't get that job or that role because I don't think I'm competent. Stop beating yourself. Remember that you have done your best. Okay, so keep telling yourself, show some self-love. So show some compassion towards yourself. And that's very important. Self-care. Take care of yourself. Be your best friend. Sometimes pat yourself on the back and say, you tried. You did a great job. You did your best. Sometimes, everybody doesn't win. Only one man can win. But be kind to yourself and see how calm you feel. And connected to that is my fourth point on self-talk. What do you tell yourself? Are you feeding yourself with positive stuff or negative stuff? Calm people are always telling themselves positive stuff. They believe in the overall victory of good over evil. They believe that good work, hard work will give positive results. They believe that there is someone directing their life and they will not fail in the long run. They will do well. Observe your self-talk. If you are somebody who keeps saying negative stuff to yourself, then please cut it off. Start changing it to positive self-talk. And I have a video earlier on the same, on how to make this change. So the fourth one is self-talk. And the last one is mindfulness. In my mind, that's probably the most important part of this five strategies which I am offering today. Be mindful of the present. Calm people are always rooted in the now. Most people who are always disturbed, frustrated, angry are those who are either in the past or worrying about the future. Stay rooted here, now. Look at the larger picture. One of the things I do, and I've done this quite often, to tell myself at least once a day that I'm here for a limited time period. Okay, this is not like infinity. I have a start date which I know, but I also have an end date which I don't know. So we are all going to go away. We are all going to die. So this brings a lot of calmness into you. It brings perspective to what you are worrying about and frustrated about. It makes you calm down. Tell yourself stuff like that. And if you are a believer in God, then think about God and prayer. The other thing I found, which I have been using for the last maybe about 7-8 years, is mindful meditation. I call it mindful meditation because it's not the traditional one where you sit in a particular way and cross-legged and close your eyes and do. This is something you can do anywhere. You're in a car, you're waiting for someone at their lobby, you're traveling home in a train, in a tube, you can do it anywhere. Simplest way of doing that, and I've explained it in one of my earlier videos, is just observe your sensory and see what feelings you're getting right now. So suppose you're sitting in a train, just feel the way this train seat is touching your legs, how it feels there, comfortable, nice, where your elbow is resting on the chair. Feel how it's feeling at that moment. Then start quietly listening to voices. Even with the eyes open, it doesn't matter. But look at voices, and slowly you'll realize that there are voices all around you, and you can start hearing them very distinctly. And in a few seconds, you'll start hearing voices which are very far away, maybe in the other coach. And you can start hearing because you are now focusing on the voices. And then slowly notice the thoughts which are moving in your head, and don't engage any of those thoughts. Just watch them come in, through, and go away. Try this, and you can do it for as long as you're comfortable with, from 5 minutes to say half an hour. And suddenly peace dawns over you. There's a lot of calm. Your agitated mind calms down because it's now focused on the now. It's focused on the voices around you. It's focused around what is happening on your sense organs. That changes the perspective. Use mindfulness techniques. There are many you can search, but this I found was the most easiest. You can do it anywhere and suddenly get grounded, rooted to where you are now. Use these 5 strategies to build calmness. And if you notice, all of them are about the mindset and changing your thinking on your perspective. And as soon as you start learning to become calm, you become untouchable for any challenge to come and touch you and hurt you. No amount of bad things, situations will move you. You are calm. You are like James Bond, and you will overcome the challenges that you face exactly like him. So till next time, be calm and be unstoppable.